Are you struggling to find a Pilates workout that actually targets your deep core and pelvic floor? Are you limited on time and need a workout that gets results fast? Then you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Natalie, a PT and Pilates instructor, and I post videos every single week to help you feel lean, toned, and strong and your best and true self. I've helped thousands of women worldwide heal their hormones, build deep core strength, and build a strong, lean, and toned physique. And now I want to help you. So before we jump in, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a video. You won't need any equipment today apart from your mat, and we're going to be focusing on deep core and mind muscle connection. So make sure you listen to my cues. Let's get started on the mat. Okay, let's begin on the hands and knees. You've got your hands directly under your shoulders, knees directly under your hips, and you're going to lift up out of your shoulders, keeping your head and neck long. You inhale to prepare. You're going to exhale as you round forward into your cat-cow. Inhale as you arch. Really starting to think about connecting your breath with the movement. So exhale as you curl. Inhale on the arch. We're going to inhale through the nose, expanding the ribs. And then we exhale out through the mouth, through pursed lips, like you're blowing out a candle through a straw. Now, right away, let's connect the deep core and pelvic floor on the exhale. I want you to think belly button towards the spine as you exhale, pulling up through the pelvic floor like you're holding a toilet. Hold that contraction and then slowly release on the inhale. Just waking up the body here, waking up the deep core. Let's go for 2 more. Last one. Lovely. And find your center. So head and neck is long, lifting up out of your shoulders. And then from there, we're going into our bird dog. You inhale to prepare. Exhale as you reach the opposite arm to leg long. Inhale as you lower down with control. And exhale as you switch. Again, on the inhale, you're letting the ribs expand. And then on the exhale, you're drawing your belly button towards your spine and pulling up and in through the pelvic floor. Holding that engagement there. And imagine you have 2 torches on either hip bones that are shining a light down to the mat. Make sure your hips aren't opening out as you extend the leg long, trying to keep your hips shining forward and your shoulders nice and stable here. Good. Finding your balance. Focus on lengthening the back of the knee. Head and neck is long. Core is strong. We have 4 more counts. Reaching the fingertips and toes in opposition. And lowering down. Beautiful. Good. Keep going with that Pilates breath. Wake up your core. Warm up through your shoulders. Last one. And return. Okay, from here, we're going to tuck our toes under now. And we are lifting the knees 1 to 2 inches and then lowering. As you lift, you're going to exhale out through the mouth. Lift up out of your shoulders, exhale, lift, inhale, lower, good. Exhale, lift, pull up through the pelvic floor, inhale, lower, fabulous. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower, good. Everything pulling up and in. Now what you could do to take this to the next level is place a cushion between your inner thighs and give it a squeeze as you lift. And that's a good way to find that connection here with the pelvic floor and the lower abdominal muscles. Now we've got 4 more and then we're going to hold it upright. 3. Hold a lovely flat back here. 2, keep exhaling out as you lift the knees. And 1, holding it there and breathe for 4, 3, pelvic floor engaged, 2, and 1. Lovely. Just stretch it back here into a child's pose to reset. And return. Okay, from here, we're going to do the same, but this time you're walking 1 foot out at a time into a high plank while holding that pelvic floor engagement and stabilizing your hips. So tuck your toes under, spread your finger points wide, lift up out of your shoulders. Exhale as you lift, hold, walk 1 foot out then the other, and walk in and lower down to reset. Here we go. And we lower. Good. Hold that engagement. Pushing away from the floor with the arms strong. You've got this. Let's go for 2 more. Last one. And release. Okay, we're coming over onto our back now. Give your wrists some love. And come into the center of your mat. Roll your shoulders back. And take an exhale as you roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Take your time. So we're on the back. We've got a neutral spine here. So rather than having an arch, I want you to tuck the tailbone, and from there you can feel your core engaging right away. So focus in, pulling up through the pelvic floor, and then we're going into our bridge. You're going to inhale, prepare, exhale, lift your hips up vertebrae by vertebrae, inhale as you lower down, exhale, lift, focusing on the tilt of the pelvis first, and then imagine your spine is like a string of pearls. You are lifting up pearl by pearl. It's not about height. It's about getting the engagement right into the back of the legs. So working through your posterior chain, and for sure, engaging that pelvic floor once again. Good. Every exhale, draw your belly button a little closer towards your spine. Like there's a string attached to the belly button and to your spine, and on the exhale that string gets shorter. And then at the same time, the pelvic floor is pulling up and in here. Get that engagement. And release as you lower. Good. Let's go for 4 more. Last 2. On 1, we're going to hold the hips up nice and high and wrap the thighs. You've got it. Hold it there. Belly button drawing towards the spine. From here, open and close the thighs while keeping your hips at the exact same level. On the open, you're going to release. On the close, you're going to exhale and pull up that little bit deeper. Draw the belly button a little closer towards the spine on the exhale. Beautiful work. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering it down, hug the knees to the chest for a quick reset, and then we're coming back on the back. You're going to go back to that neutral spine, so a slight tilt of the pelvis here so you can feel your lower back in contact with the mat. From there, belly button towards the spine. Head and neck is long, eyes gazing straight ahead. We are floating one leg up to tabletop. Now, tabletop is exactly that. Imagine your legs are balancing on a tabletop with your knees directly over your hips. From there, we inhale, prepare. We exhale, lowering 1 foot down, holding that tabletop shape. Inhale as we lift. Exhale as we switch. Now, making sure that your lower back is staying in contact with the mat. If you need to, you can take it halfway. Your foot does not need to touch the mat. That's absolutely fine. Again, let's go back to that pelvic floor engagement on the exhale. Imagine you need the toilet and you are holding it there. Only hold it 50%. Feel that connection, feel that contraction, and draw the abdominals in nice and tight. Like you're wearing a corset around your torso and you're zipping it up with every single rep. You're zipping it that little bit tighter here. Improve your mind muscle connection by thinking about the muscles and the body part that you are working. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and release. Take a moment to reset. Shake your legs right and left if you need to. Now we're going to take this a little bit further and move into a dead bug. So once again, tilt the pelvis, keep the core engaged. Float one leg up to tabletop at a time. Extend the arms long. Inhale, prepare. Exhale as you extend the opposite arm to leg down. Inhale as we lift. Exhale as we switch. Good. Again, keep the lower back in contact. Core nice and strong here. Remember, every exhale, belly button draws to the spine. Eyes looking straight ahead. And focus on your breath pattern and control. It has a real holistic effect at the same time as building your deep core strength. So if you're feeling a little bit stressed today, hopefully by the end of this workout, you feel a little bit released. We've got 4 more. You're doing absolutely amazing. Thank you for being here with me. Lovely, and release. Give your legs a little shake from side to side. Good. Now we're going into our finisher. Roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. And we're going straight into a reverse plank. So fingertips are facing towards the body. Now option 1, you're keeping your knees bent. You're going to lift your hips up, tuck your tailbone, exhale out, and lowering down with control. So at the same time as lifting your hips, you're pulling up through the pelvic floor once again. Here we go. Give me a squeeze of the glutes at the top. Beautiful. 4 more. Two. And 1. Holding it here. Option to stay here or option to extend your legs for a reverse plank. Hold. We hold for 8, 7. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your inner thighs together. Pull up through the pelvic floor and keep your head looking straight ahead. Chin down in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering down. Give your wrists a little shake out. Coming to a seated position and just come into a butterfly stretch just to open up through the hip flexors. Take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. And again, and out. And that is time. Thank you for joining me for today's workout. Please do let me know how you got on in the comments. Keep pressing play and I will see you next time. Good job. If you want more workouts like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you're not sure what you should be doing to really target your deep core and pelvic floor, check out the video above where we discuss foods I would not eat if I was trying to lose belly fat and how to build strength. Let me know how you found it in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.